Hello everyone and welcome to another review. Today we're going to go ahead and review a fragrance that was released in 1988. It is none other than Dior's Fahrenheit. Here's the bottle. This fragrance is very well known. It's a classic amongst enthusiasts. The bottle design, as you can see, it's very simple. Just has this sunset theme type going on right here. Now, outside of this, there are many different sizes that this actually comes in, like 7 or 8 different sizes. So I'm only going to mention this one. This is 100 milliliters. This will run you about $80. That said, I bought this for $30 off of a reputable source off of Base Notes. You want to be careful when buying it off of discounters, even though you can buy it much cheaper than the $80 retail that you'll find it. And the reason being is it's heavily copied. It's been out since 1988. It's a very popular fragrance, and you don't want to run into fakes that people have made as a clone for it or anything like that. So just be careful when buying it. Shop wisely. You shouldn't have any problems with it. All right. The parfumés of this were Jean-Louis Chizac, probably pronouncing that wrong, and Maurice Roger. Those two, I'm not sure if they've created anything else that has been, prominent, but they are the two parfumés of this fragrance. So let's jump into the top notes, or to the notes of this fragrance. For the top, we have lavender, mandarin orange, hawthorn, nutmeg flower, cedar, bergamot, chamomile, and lemon. For our mid, we have nutmeg, honeysuckle, carnation, sandalwood, violet leaf, jasmine, lily of the valley, and cedar. And for our base, we have leather, tonka bean, amber, patchouli, musk, and vetiver. So, ton of notes listed there. What do I get when I actually smell this scent? First, right off the bat, I get 3 primary notes. 3 primary notes is pretty much what I get throughout this whole fragrance. To start off, I get just this citrus type of a vibe coming from the fragrance. Once that kind of subsides, I get heavy leather, I get heavy violet leaf, and I get a heavy musk smell from it. Those 3 are primarily what I get from it. What does it actually smell like outside of that? It smells heavily like petroleum. Now, I've heard and seen around people say that it smells like gasoline, and to me, it really doesn't smell like gasoline at all. Gasoline, like from a gas station that you can smell when you're pumping, I love that smell, and I love that gasoline smell. I'm not a fan of petroleum smell, and that's what Fahrenheit smells like to me. It smells like petroleum. The problem that I have with petroleum, it just doesn't mix with me at all, and this smells heavily like petroleum. As the fragrance dries down, you get this woody, musky type of a scent that comes from the fragrance. Now, this fragrance was something that took me a long time to even find tolerable in my eyes, and the reason why it took me a long time was simply because I would go in repeatedly into like Sephora and to other fragrance stores, and I would spray it and try and love it. There were a lot of people online who love this scent. A lot of people who go around and just absolutely love this scent, and I just did not like this smell. But it kept getting such rave reviews, and I kept coming back and kept having to absolutely try and love this fragrance. Still didn't do it for me, and it took me 2 years just to actually get to the point of this scent that it would be tolerable for me, that I could tolerate the scent and not objectively dislike it. In fact, I'd actually asked some people who worked at Sephora what they thought of the scent, and some people absolutely loved it. Some people were like, well, I can understand that it's not for people. So this is a scent that really took me a while just to even get to the point where I find it tolerable, okay? So, for sprays, I'm going to go ahead and give this, you can go ahead and give this one anywhere between 3 and 6 sprays. This fragrance is very good on performance. It does have excellent projection and sillage. It'll leave a nice little scent trail around you, and it'll last about 8 hours. You can wear this generally to work, casual instances, date instances, you name it, you can wear this one to it. This fragrance is highly versatile. You can wear it pretty much for any occasion, and also you can wear it pretty much all year round. The only thing that I would caution is once it gets hot, be careful on the trigger because it can get a little bit cloying outside of that. It does have that heavy petroleum smell to me, and it can get a little bit cloying on that aspect. But other than that, you can pretty much wear this year round. All right? Age-wise, pretty much wear this for any age group or any ages out there, whether you be as a high schooler or an older gentleman pushing 50s plus. Anyone can pretty much wear this one. This is a timeless scent that was that really I've grown to appreciate a lot more. It's just not my favorite scent. So, for what other people thought of it, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at what some other opinions were.
I like the scent. I think it's clean. I think it's very refreshing. It's a fun scent to wear, and it's very masculine. I give it a B+.
This is a lovely fragrance. It has the scent of oil and something a little bit sweet. Me personally, I would maybe wear this on a date, put it on my neck right here so the girl can snuggle on up to it. I'd probably give this one a B, B-.
It's like passing by someone at a club, pretty decent, makes you want to just look and see, oh wow, that smells pretty good, and say it's about a B-ish rating. That's about it. It's something I would try.
So, the comments from this were that they like the scent, very clean, refreshing, masculine, it's a club scent, it's a good scent, sweet scent, a date scent, so very positive remarks. And outside of those comments, there were positive remarks from this fragrance all around. There weren't many people who didn't like this that I had them smell this fragrance, and a lot of people absolutely loved the scent. So this fragrance gets high marks in terms of compliments from other people. The one thing that I should mention is that on my skin it doesn't do as well as it does on other people's skin. So that's another thing to take in consideration. It may mix a little bit differently with your skin than it does some others. So you definitely want to try this one out before you go ahead and grab it, even though it did get a lot of great reviews. So let's get into the ratings. For scent, again, ratings are out of 10 now. I've changed it out of 10. 5 is the middle ground, 1 to 10. 10 is a great scent, 1 is a bad scent, yeah. Or 1 is a bad rating, whatever. For scent, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 5, right down the middle. It's taken a while for me to actually give it, and I'm surprised I gave it a 5, a little bit higher than that. I might be tempted to even move it to a 3, just because, again, I'm not a fan of the scent. I tolerate it at this point, but I'm not a fan of it. I can still appreciate the beauty of the scent, but I tolerate it. For scent, I'm giving it a 5. For performance, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Performance is very good on this scent. Expect about 8 hours of longevity, expect it to project well, and expect it to leave a nice little scent trail around you. So for performance, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. For uniqueness, I'm giving this a perfect 10. 10 out of 10. This is a very unique scent, still relevant to the times. There are a couple things about Fahrenheit. I think there are other scents like Fahrenheit that have tried to emulate what Fahrenheit does, but don't do it specifically. Very unique, trendsetter, 10 out of 10. For versatility, I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10. And the only reason I don't give it a perfect 10 out of 10 is because it doesn't do as well in hot weather as it does cold weather, but you can wear it pretty much for any occasion, and you can wear it pretty much all year round. Definitely signature scent worthy, 9 out of 10. For compliments, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 9 out of 10 as well. Compliments for this scent were actually pretty excellent. Not on my skin per se, but compliments from smelling the scent around from other people were off the chain. They were excellent, no quarrels there. So compliments, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. And for overall, I'm going to go ahead and give this one an 8 out of 10. And the only thing that's really driving this scent down is my like for the fragrance. I still am not the biggest fan of it, but I still can appreciate what a great scent it is. So if you're looking for a good scent that is signature scent worthy, I would definitely say check this one out, but smell it before you get it. Smell it before you get it, come to your own conclusion, and see what you think of the scent. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free, leave a comment, send me a message, do whatever you gotta do. Thank you, take care of yourselves, and have a great day.